What's up, everybody? The Anime Aura here to do my review on Bleach episode 366. I mean, just looking at this right here and right now, and like knowing every bit for bit that is happening through this episode is one step closer towards the end. It's really heartbreaking, I'm not gonna lie. It really sucks for such an awesome series to end. I mean, this is the end of the road for Bleach, people. I personally refused to accept that, but what can you do? I mean, the facts are on the table. That's what's happening. Kind of sad, to be honest, but really, what can you do? Let's just hope for good news sometime in the future. And I really don't know if I'm supposed to be happy or sad or even both. Reason being because yes, it really does suck for such an awesome series to end. But what can you do? But it's like if any great series or anime like this is going to be ending, this was the perfect way to execute that, and just to end the series and tighten up any loose ends and just wrap up the whole series and remember that um, this was perfect. I mean, the animation was flawless. The dialogue was flawless as well. So, but yeah, let's get into what actually happened in the episode. Like, in this episode, like Ichigo finishes off Ginjo, and this episode went by really fast and action packed. A lot of action, which is just the way I like it personally. Like Tsukushima is like trying to engage and attack Ichigo, but Ichigo kills Ginjo, and Ginjo dies, of course. Tsukishima pretty much dies and gets picked up while walking towards the sunset. Yukio walks away. I mean, he was like, in the manga. They really didn't show that in the anime, but in the manga, he was like, "All right, give me a couple of years, and I'll be back and help in any way that I can personally." And if you know who Ichigo is, he's also dead. I remember him being buried with like I think he got buried with his watch. So yeah, and like Ichigo, he's going towards or leaves to the Soul Society to ask if he can like bury Ginjo's body in the human world. And you know, Ginjo was a fellow Substituchi Nigami, so Ichigo really did this out of respect, and that's why I respect them personally. I respect them both now, to some degree, but mostly Ichigo. And when he got there, people were like, "Oh, whoa, what? He's back? He's done? He's giving up?" And like he, it just comes to show how Ichigo is as a main character and so on. Like Captain Yamamoto says yes to burying him, like which just shows how much of an influence Ichigo has and had on everything, like in general, because he never would agree to something like that in the earlier days of the series. I mean, that's really awesome. It just comes to show like what Ichigo is as a main character, and that was just really great. Um, and that's really the closing. That really closes out the episode. I mean, he says he's like towards the end. He says bye to Rukia, and he says, and Rukia is like, we seem to say that a lot, goodbye. And then Ichigo's like, don't worry, this will not be the last time. Um, which is, it gives you hope. It's like, will Bleach return? Which is my hope. I honestly believe that because I don't want to give up such an awesome series, and I don't think any of you do. Any of you Bleach fans. Um, I personally got into Bleach really late, so that I mean it's an awesome series, and I kind of regret that I didn't get into Bleach earlier, but I still got to see every episode up until this very day, the very end. So yeah, I mean awesome series. I really don't know what to say. Uh, so then basically after saying goodbye, he's basically like traveling to the human world, and you see his friends and family are there, and that's really the end of the road for now. Like loose ends were wrapped up, like flawless animation as I mentioned, but I feel like this episode was done perfectly, planned for a long, long time. Um, and I feel like it's a flower that just finished blossoming. I mean, this was just, I don't know, tip of the spear. This was awesome, man. Oh my god, such a great series, great anime. I'm gonna miss it a lot, but personally, I have hope because I refused, even though I saw that there were signs. It's what we like to call cold hard evidence, but I just couldn't accept that when it comes to such an awesome series. And I don't even know. Like I watch Naruto, I watch One Piece, I watch Bleach, I watch a lot of animes, and you know, but I know people who only watch one anime and have stuck to that one anime for a long time, ever since the start, and it must be heartbreaking because it's heartbreaking for me. So it must be even worse for the hardcore fans. But yeah, what can you do? Just stay strong. I mean, maybe Bleach will return under another title someday. So yeah, like as I said, like too bad. It's too bad that it ended. But if there is any way to end such an epic series, this is the way to do it. Thumbs up for Bleach. Put up your swords. Put up your katanas. That's the thumbs up for today. And comment. Just let me know. Do you have hope? What do you think is going to happen in the future? What? Tell me about your experience with this awesome series. And you know what? I hope you all have a great day. Peace out. And thumbs up for Bleach. All right. Take care.